I don't know what to say. I don't have anything to say. But I do have stuff to say. I'm just a very tired human being right now. The weather is incredibly muggy and humid. Like, I just went out into town to go and post some Patreon stuff and some badges, and it was so hot, but there was no sun, so I couldn't even cower in the shade. And I've come back and I'm just exhausted. I'm just exhausted, and it's only like 4:30, I don't know. Today I built a barbecue. Yeah, that's how wild my life is. I built a barbecue. I watched a bit of Queer Eye with my mum. I went out to post some stuff. It's all very kind of like small things, although building a barbecue isn't like small, but it's all very draining and I'm finding it all very difficult. I mentioned in my video the other day that I moved house 3 years ago on the 3rd, and if anybody who knew me 3 years ago remembers, that was a rough week for me, and I often still get quite homesick, and I want to talk a little bit about that today. So for me, when I moved house, it wasn't just missing my old house that was a part of homesickness for me. It was missing how things were in the old house, missing all of the things about physically where I used to live, as well as what my room looked like, and just what everything was like. That my cats weren't as ill, my room was bigger, I had more space, it was airier, it was weirdly calmer, that my family situation wasn't as stressful, and my mental health was still not like the best, but nothing compared to what I've been through in the last 3 years. My mental health 3 years ago was more just anxiety, and the kind of anxiety I'd had most of my life. However, it got worse a bit in the last year with like panic attacks and stuff, so like nothing compared to the kind of shit mental health I would go on to experience after I moved house. I am in a much better place now, which does help with homesickness, funnily enough, but I missed a lot of things about how it used to be. When I first moved, within a few days, my wonderful little baby here was hit by a car. You wouldn't guess it, because he just goes mad and runs around the house like a lunatic most of the time, but he was in a cage for 2 months as he had to get better, and it was hard. I was thinking back in April, when I think I was at Toby's for a few days, that I don't think I get as homesick anymore, because all of the experiences that I've had since living here have, oh my god, these fucking flies are so annoying. Because all of the experiences that I've had living here have been important in giving me experience and making me who I am. I would not even know any of the same people that I would if I hadn't moved house. Like, I wouldn't have gone to college, and as I said last month, oh my god, there are so many flies! I remember the first time I realised that this was my home, though never in the same way that my old house was when I went away for New Year's at the end of 2015. I was visiting my wonderful friend Cameron for New Year, and I was away for 4 or 5 days, but when I got home, I was just so glad to be in my own room. And it was the weirdest experience for me, because I had never had that. I'd always just kind of been like, oh yeah, home again, great. I'm stuck in this little town again, great. And it had never been much for me. And I think that was a very similar feeling when I was at Toby's, is I knew when I got home the next day that I'd be relieved to be home. Not because I wasn't like enjoying my time away when I was at Cameron's or when I was at Toby's or anything, but just the feeling that I didn't loathe where I lived anymore. And I don't know what that says about my homesickness. I've matured a lot in the last year or so as well. And even though the fact that I still wish I'd never had to move house, the fact that I can appreciate what moving has done for me, I think is really important. But also it's got me really worried for the kind of homesickness I'm gonna feel at uni, because I was away for a week and a half when I was going around everywhere, and I really missed Arthur, and I did miss my own bed, and I missed my mum, and I don't know what that's going to mean for when I move out. I mean, yeah, I'm only going to be in London, so I'm never going to be too far from where I am here. Only like an hour and a half's journey at minimum if Southern Rail want to cooperate. But am I gonna have a feeling when I approach Christmas and whatever that I just can't wait to be home? Or I don't know, like, is this gonna be officially home? I don't know. Do I still get homesick? Maybe. This week is always a hard week because moving house, as I said, did a lot of damage to my mental health, and I can never forget that. But I don't think I get homesick in the same way anymore. I definitely get homesick in a I wish I hadn't had to experience all of this kind of way. Does this make any sense? Let me know your thoughts if you've moved house, because obviously I lived in my house for 15 years and 11 months, and I have currently lived here for 3 years. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts, your experiences, blah, 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 whatever. I will see you tomorrow with another video, I guess. I'm really stressing about videos at the minute because I just can't get into it, and it's annoying, but that's fine. We're going with it. I will see you tomorrow with something cool. Right, bye. I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what to do. My hands! Ah! You can tell I am a giant ball of stress. Right, see, okay, right.